Although Ink Master has highlighted some of the best tattoo artists and artwork, it has also highlighted many others who have a great deal of space for development. The top 10 worst contestants on the show thus far will be shown to us today. Number 1, Jeremy Miller. One of the contestants from Season 1, Jeremy Miller came in 9th. Jeremy Miller studied tattooing in Abilene, Texas, while he was a member of the US Air Force. Jeremy's human canvas requested to have her crooked angel wings tattooed on her during the first elimination round. It went nicely at first, but a little while later the canvas began to sob misery. Although she gave it her all, she eventually gave up, leaving the tattoo unfinished. As we all know, having a tattoo on the back can be really painful, thus the person getting the tattoo needs to be in a comfortable posture. In Jeremy's case, however, the situation was the exact reverse. He didn't place his human canvas in a comfortable position. Rather, the only thing that mattered to him was his comfort. The judges chose to give Jeremy another shot despite his harsh criticism from his fellow artists. Judges finally chose to eliminate him after he let them down once more. Number 2, Maddie LaBelle. Season 3 candidate Madison Loftus, also known as Maddie LaBelle, came in 14th place. For more than 5 years, Maddie LaBelle had been tattooing people. This woman was all about being hot, spicy, and not very kind when she first joined the show. In the first 2 episodes, she struggled to settle into the competition and place in the bottom 3. Her work was not spectacular from the start. She first created a poor cover-up, and then she created another poor anatomical heart design. When the judges unexpectedly gave the contestants the first ever elimination flash task, which required them to tattoo a garter belt, things didn't go well. Maddie was eliminated because judges thought her tattoo was the worst at the time of judging. She was the only tattoo artist to be eliminated following a flash challenge, despite the fact that she was unable to come up with a name for herself on the show. Number 3, St. Mark. He entered Season 7 as an experienced combatant and came in at number 12. With Ryan Hadley, his apprentice, Marg, who has been tattooing for more than 25 years, made an appearance on the program. He had a terrific beginning, but why did he get the boot so quickly? That's because he started to act arrogant and overconfident. He won the first 3 head-to-head elimination tattoos, giving him the impression that he was a promising player early on in the competition. Soon after winning, he lost respect for his fellow artists and audiences, and his ego rose to new heights. He overstepped his bounds by referring to himself as the Tattoo God, but the so-called Tattoo God couldn't remain in the chapel for very long. Number 4, Mystical Mike. Mystical Mike was a 3rd season participant. He has been a tattoo artist for 8 years. Mike is renowned for his intricate drawings, and he finds a lot of inspiration in comic book superheroes. According to Mike, a self-described academic with a penchant for sarcasm, he strives for excellence in his work and gives each client his own unique version. But despite what he claims, we don't take a word of it seriously. He came off sounding more like an arrogant, egotistical jerk. We can tell that he erred on the show from the moment he stepped foot there. Despite all of this boasting, the artist had to tattoo single-knee tattoos on former inmates for the first flash challenge. Mike's initial performance was subpar, and the judges also chastised him for the awful design of his pocket watch. He had to perform a cover-up tattoo on the same canvas after the elimination tattoo. As if the terrible tattoo wasn't shocking the judges enough, he further shocked them by saying that he had only brought one tattoo machine for the competition. His monotone blue tie design lacked detail and strong lines. Number 5, Ronald Pacheco. Ronald, a one-trick pony that consistently placed last, is from the 4th season. He is a Hawaiian tattoo artist who self-taught himself. The fact that Pacheco only learned one style made things very tough for him, won the start because the other competitors largely focus on traditional style tattoos. With his terrible tattoo designs, he insulted the judges very immediately. Even worse, the majority of his drawings were dissected online and turned into memes. His tattoo designs were criticized for being poorly executed, one after another. Number 6, Big Cheese. Due to his unconventional work, this candidate from the 6th season was thought to be delusional. Although he was an excellent painter in black and white and a fierce competitor, not many people loved his tattoo designs. C's was eliminated from the competition because his artwork was seen to be too strange, as opposed to competitors Tyler Nolan, Duffy Fortner, and Marissa Lauren. He probably would have gone farther if he was familiar with the style he was asked to recreate. Number 7, Elton LT Duarte. The 5th season of the program had LT, and it included opposing tattoo artists battling one another. LT arrived with Taisha Reels, a rival he defeated in a fight at a tattoo convention. Taisha believed the outcomes were rigged because LT's shop sponsored the expo. The artists had to tattoo their competitors in tandem for the first elimination tattoo. Two of the worst teams were LT and Taisha. The lowest 6 tattoo artists were required to compete in a tattoo face-off, with each artist choosing the design that their opponent would use. LT chose cursive lettering, which was a dubious option, while Taisha selected color realism, which was LT's area of weakness. Although LT won the head-to-head, his color realism work was not particularly impressive. The contestants got their tattoos of pin-up girls for the elimination the following week. The worst tattoo in the room, done by LT, was an army-style pin-up. The fact that the other artists in the house simply laughed in his face when he used his tongue to dispute these arguments only served to make matters worse for him. Number 8. Danger Dave. 2 artisans from various shops across the nation competed for the first title of Master Shop in Season 9 of the show. Danger Bang, one of Dave's co-workers, accompanied him. Tri-Cities Tattoo, their business had trouble the entire time. Dave was continuously attempting to alter their tattoos or designs throughout each flash challenge and elimination tattoo, much to the chagrin of his teammates. When Bang took over, the crew appeared to be performing well, but Dave's art never quite seemed to be up to the task. Tri-Cities was ousted in Week 4 following 3 consecutive bottom 3 elimination tattoos. Number 9. Mark Matthews. Mark Matthews, an MMA fighter and contestant on Season 2 of Ink Master, had been tattooing for 14 years. Mark initially appeared to have the same issues with all of his tattoos. He crammed in so much black that the image was difficult to discern. Up until Week 4, he competed in the middle of the pack. However, after that, his shortcomings caused him to fall to the bottom. He may have been legitimately ousted numerous times between weeks 5 and 8. Personally, we thought all of his black biker pin-up should have been the final straw, but he managed to hang around for another 2 weeks before a final, excessively gloomy image sent him packing. Number 10. Tim Lee. Along with his competitor Clean Rock 1, Lee's was featured in Season 5. Tim was employed by Clean in his store, but Clean threatened to fire him for doing subpar work. Tim believed Clean had an ego issue. The two therefore appeared on the program to make amends. Tim had a pretty negative attitude towards his human subjects almost from the beginning, and his work was quickly eclipsed by that of his opponent. Lee's demonstrated that he was not even close to being the artist that Clean was, with his pig face hula girl pinup and the terrible geisha tattoo that sent him home. Clean, meanwhile, developed into a fan favourite throughout the course of the show's 4 seasons. In conclusion, the worst Ink Master candidates frequently exhibit a combination of traits including their behaviour, technical proficiency, flexibility, and interpersonal abilities. It's important to understand that taking part in a demanding reality TV competition can be difficult, and candidates might not always exhibit their best work or behaviour. Additionally, viewers of Ink Master have the opportunity to learn and develop from their experiences, and some even go on to have prosperous tattooing careers after their time on the show. That's all about today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon and get notified to upcoming videos. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below.